Shalom, 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 beloved angelic family and Gentiles. I'm coming to you today with a very short video. I know it's been a while. The sinuses, oh my gosh, that was horrible. And the drainage was unbearable. Finally, coming through that little situation, still have some of the drainage going on, but it's much better now. Wasn't sick as I normally am with the sinuses, but it was all of the phlegm, and the voice and all these things. So I'm finally getting back there. So excuse me. Um, but I wanted to, and another thing, since the summer, I'm actually tutoring full time. So between the everything that's going on with me with my sinuses, the full-time tutoring, and taking this, class with Levi and the studying and the reading and all this stuff, the time, I really needed a break. But I came upon something during my study time, and which is so important, the brethren getting the feedback, from the Gentiles coming at them about you know the history that that they're uncovering, because they've inherited lies and they don't have the understanding that they're not who they think they are, because there have been so much manipulation, deception, the lies, from the Gentile nations and the Psalms 83 nations working together to cover up the historical truth about who we are. And in the process, in order to cover up the truth regarding us, they had to lie to their own people, and they don't have the clarity regarding this. But I just wanted to bring a short video because I wanted to show you exactly what's been going on with these books, which is the reason it's so important that we do our own research. The brethren tell you all the time, do your own research. It's so important that we do the research ourselves and not depend on what we're being told. When I awakened, I heard a lot of stuff, but until I knew it and saw it for myself, I could not grasp the big picture of how big the deception, the lies, the manipulation, the fraud, really is, how they've taken our history and weaved it in such a way that they've made it theirs, and it's never going to be their history. So I found something, that I wanted to share with you guys, okay? Sorry about the little pause. Of course, as soon as I start making this little short video, someone calls me. But it was a friend I hadn't heard from in a while. Anyway, I just wanted to share something with you guys, especially since the brethren, get all the feedback about, people saying, that we're not this and we're not that. Um, the books have been changed. We know that they've been changed. We also know that many of the Gentiles and Psalms 83 nations, that their children, they have inherited lies. I mean, we saw a lot of them, but if you're unwilling to take the opportunity and research the truth for themselves, they're going to be caught up in the same kind of insanity that the Christians are in those churches, because they can't, pull away from the insanity. Yeah, you believe you were raised one thing and this is who you call yourself, but this is who you are after the people who have who were there previously have been slaughtered and moved out with the Inquisitions. It's the same thing that happened with the Cathars, Inquisition, mass murder, chasing people down, and taking what belongs to them because you want it for yourself. So, in order to seek the truth, especially when it comes to to the historical truth, there has to be some research and it has to go deep, and you're not going to find that in one or two books. Hell, you're not going to even find that in 100 books. There's so much information out there that's been distributed amongst the nations in order to hide our information. I mean, look, Russian icons. This goes all the way to Russia. It's just not here in these lands. It's worldwide. It's nationwide. That the information is hidden. They're when people come to this country, and they go through immigration and everything that they do, they're told immediately, to stay away from us and all of the lies, about our people. And it's because, if you get close enough to us and you really want to know the truth, you're going to get it because you're not getting the truth from anyone else, any of the other nations. You're not going to get that. It's not possible because they've been Confederate. They've all lied about everything. They've changed the books. And I'm going to show you an incident in which they changed the books, okay? Okay, so the first picture you were looking at has nothing to do with this video. I just wanted you guys to have something to look at while I talked, okay? But this picture here has something to do with the video that I'm going to talk about right now. So I ran upon this picture when I was doing some research. I was researching another topic. And it says, if you notice at the top, it says the Hebrew alphabet. And you see the rows, and down in the caption it says, now look at the picture. The Hebrew alphabet, and then you have this Jewish star in the middle. Just look at it. Okay? Now look at what it says down in the caption. Figure 4. The Hebrew rows showing the 3, 7, 12 arrangement of characters, which means the third row, the first row, third row, first row, second row, third row. There are 3 characters in the first, and 7 and 12, okay? With the addition of a cross at the center. Okay, this is the badge of some Rosicrucian groups. Now, at the center of that picture, does that look like a cross to you? Is that a cross? There was a cross there. You can tell that the picture was changed because the Jewish and the Psalms 83 nations have been going into the books and they've been changing them. They've been perpetuating these lies and keeping up confusion, and now nobody knows anything about who they are and what they are. Well, they don't know who they are, but we know who we are, many of us. But this is the confusion, and this is the reason that they have inherited lies. Is because these people have gone through and changed the books. They've changed the images just like they whitewashed all the other images in the books. Now, this picture, this isn't a lie. I didn't type this picture. I didn't put this caption down on the bottom. I have the book from this. Okay? But it clearly states that with the addition of a cross at the center, there is no cross in the center. That is a star. That is the Jewish star, and we all know that. Okay? Now, let's look at this next picture. So, on the next picture, what do you see? There's a sigil here, okay? But this is the exact same Hebrew alphabet rows for the Rosicrucians. And see, this tells there is no way in hell that the Jewish could have changed this picture without the approval of the people who called themselves the Rosicrucians, okay? This is how they've been Confederate. They worked together through this deception. Look at this picture. What do you see? It's the same Hebrew alphabet. And in the middle is the rose. Is the of the rose is the cross. This is what was in the other picture, but a smaller one, because the Rosicrucians, if you notice, they deal with the Hebrew alphabet and they have a cross in all of their pictures. So that everyone has adopted the Hebrew language as theirs, and then they've gone in and they've started changing the images just like they did everything else. This is no different. So nobody should be on the internet jumping on the brethren for the research. Get out there and get off your sorry tails and do your own research and learn the truth. All praises to the mighty one, the divine earthly Ruach. And much love to my brother, the Hamashiach. Shalom, beloved angelics and Gentiles. Get that research done.